Hello there, toy collectors. My name is Kevin, aka Toying Around, and I am very excited to bring you this special review.
If anything, the Kim family, they're archetypes.
Which is sad, but not always a bad thing.
I'm okay, I have one
Let's,
Zusi on the name.
Let's try them. Let's still try.
Yo, hello there, everyone. My name is Kevin, aka Toying Around. Happy Thursday, happy Unboxing Thursday. If it's your first time here on the channel, I'm a toy collector, toy unboxer, reviewer, all of those things. But really, I'm just a hoarder. But you're watching Unboxing Thursdays, and I've got a huge pile of toys here. And this stream is a weekly push for me to open these toys, play with them, enjoy them, get rid of these clunky boxes, so I can make space to buy more toys. And I'm lucky enough to sit down each week with a friend of mine in the hobby, in the community, and we get to enjoy these toys and chat and talk about this fantastic hobby and what everyone has got going on. So excuse me, I want to thank everyone for coming out tonight. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and I appreciate you. And I'm having a lot of fun making these videos, live streams, reviews, things like that. So, excuse me, if you're enjoying what's going on here on the channel, do me a huge favor. Subscribe here on YouTube, follow on Twitch, whatever it may be, and leave a thumbs up. Leave a comment and share. Let all your friends know, everyone who shared on Instagram and all your socials, that we're live tonight. It's a huge help to the channel. I think nobody knows how the almighty algorithm works, but I thank you, and everything you do, it's it costs you nothing, but it means the world to the channel, and that's huge. Thank you very much. Unboxing Thursdays, we're going to open up some toys. Last week, Unboxing Thursdays, what year is it? Oh, last week was Enablers episode. My goodness. Check that episode out. A few episodes ago in March was crazy. We had Cheney 180 from Toy Migos, Paul Sun Hyung Lee, Tom Whalen, Felix Solis. Crazy lineup of episodes. I hope you can go back and watch all of those. I had a lot of fun making them. And of course, this is episode 97. So 2 more episodes this month. I'm going to do a May the 4th stream for Star Wars Day, and then episode 100 in May. And that's huge, and I appreciate everyone who's been here along the journey. And I hope you subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Hit all, so you don't miss any of this stuff, because not only is episode 100 coming, there's going to be new style of content, which I'm very excited to make and show all of you. But that's enough about me. Nobody comes here for me. Tonight, I'm going to be unboxing toys with a friend of the channel, a friend of the brand, and they've done some really exciting stuff. Excuse me, still kind of recovering. But original IP, independent toy maker, it's pretty awesome. You know them from Plunderlings, the very successful Kickstarter, and all the little these little guys, these little amazing figures. Please give a warm welcome from Plunderlings and the new Plunderlong and Plunderstrong Kickstarter, Ricky.
Hey Kevin, thanks for having me on.
Hey, thanks for being here.
I appreciate the invite.
I'm a huge fan of the toys that you make, and it's just cool to chat with you and see where the inspiration is for all this stuff, where all your brand is going, because you've seen the Plunderlings. People are wild for that stuff, and you have a new Kickstarter out.
Yeah, no, I'm super grateful for all the support that we've gotten. I'm always surprised, especially the first time around when it was our first toy that we ever did. The fact that we were successfully funded, and now with the Plunderlong and the Plunderstrong, hopefully makes it official. We're a toy line now, and so we're excited that's seems like it's going to happen.
You're a toy line for sure, man. You're sold in online toy retailers, so it's a legitimate, and I think a recognizable name in our circles. So congratulations to you. That's huge. And then the new Kickstarter is out. tomorrow is the last day. There's 26 hours left. But
Yeah,
you guys got funded. How quickly was it from when you launched?
within the first week. I don't remember exactly what day we landed, but we were fully funded in the first week. And now it's just a question of seeing how many stretch goals we hit. As right now, Jay Hernandez has the prototype for the Plunderstrong. Basically, we already tooled and made the Plunderlong and the Plunderstrong bodies. The Kickstarter was more to see how many different variants we could make.
That's cool, man. And from when you first started the Kickstarter to where you're at now, so much has been revealed. We're gonna get into that. I do want to thank everyone. Before we start, we're gonna look at your toys, look at some toys that I have, but I want to shout out some of the people who are here tonight to hear what you have to say. We have Hankin says can't wait. He's been waiting in the chat since might have been yesterday. He's a huge fan, always posting and reposting Plunderling stuff on IG. So I think he's excited. We
I got
have
to get him his royalty checks. Yeah.
brand ambassador over here. We have channel member, a Butter Nation channel member, Matt Logic 44. Loki, Winger Lose says Modoc, Modoc shirts on the way. Winger Lose, I can't wait to show you guys when it gets here. I am Micah. How are you doing? Paul Morales, happy Thursday. T. Belay, another channel member. Bearded Bills, what's going on, Peter? Marcus Yee's in the house. Matthew Toy, how you doing? Mobile Recluse, what's going on? Omar Vasquez, Darth Gutierrez, what's up? Says Butter Nation, stand up. Finkster, 1229. Nathan's Toy Nation, Dragon Eye 69. What's going on? Says going from live to live. Yes, thank you for everyone who's coming over here from Jay Hernandez live stream, who was showing off. I caught most of the Plunderstrong test shot stuff, and that was really cool. Stream Elements is here. Omega Weapon 13. Boo Cat Yoko is here on Twitch. Shout out to everyone who's watching on Twitch. Bearded Builds with the follow. Toy Migos with the follow. Yoko with the 11-month resub. Thank you. 11 months. That's crazy. Tony Collector 10. Marcus Yee. Tommy K. What's going on, Tommy? Cornelius is here. What's up, Courtney? Yoko. 17.2 Nate. That name gets me every time. It's all one word. But hey, happy Thursday to you as well. Thank you for being here. David De La Huerta. Toy Bro is here. What's going on? Gross Fidelity. Steve Morrow. NYC Figure Fanatic. What's going on? Yankees are playing Blue Jays right now. I'm very excited for that. I'm going to catch the replay later. Chris Bobinski. Boo Cat. Yeah, there's some ringing. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how to stream. I'm new here. McButter Golem. Profit 924. Nasser, what's going on? Bean 2099. Action Figure Expert. Batforce Grumps, how are you doing? Felix. How are you, my friend? I have received your package. I am opening it tonight. He says, love the Plunderlings. Ricky, did you hear that?
No, thank you, Felix. I saw that stream. That was awesome and surprising.
Man, Felix was great, and a lot of people really enjoyed that stream. But man, enjoy the baseball game. Stop watching me. There's live baseball to be consumed, man. Go catch that. And Star Marvel 76. Welcome, everybody. All right. I'm gonna take a sip of this whiskey and clear my throat. All right, Ricky. Here we go. Yeah, we've done a pre-recorded video before talking about the Plunderlings brand, and we've kind of known each other. It's been like a year.
Yeah, it was around a year ago that we did the first interview.
Yeah, man. And what a journey you've been on. You've started a new Kickstarter. I'm gonna put it up on the screen right here. Excuse me. Oh, it's gonna be a rough one. There is 26 hours left to go. This ends tomorrow night, and you've hit the basic minimum goal, but there are a lot of fantastic unlocks in your Kickstarter. But Plunderlongs, Plunderstrong, why don't you give everyone a quick kind of the pitch of what everything is here for the Kickstarter?
Yeah, right now there's 5 Plunderstrong and 6 Plunderlong available. There's all different variations. And yeah, the idea is to continue the Plunderlings line and really try to build out a new IP to have a new twist on the fantasy world. And we're starting with the toys. A lot of my favorite brands as kids started as toys, and it's just really a total honor to be able to do that. So that's pretty much what we're going for. They're super articulated, um, and more than anything, we're trying to make fun figures. We're just trying to capture some appeal and some fun, and have something that people hopefully enjoy.
Yeah. Well, if anyone in the chat or anyone watching the replay and you haven't handled a Plunderling, or you've kind of been on the fence, you've seen people talk about it, post pictures. When you watch reviews, I've done a review, I've watched Robo's reviews. I think the general consensus is like fun and mischief. When you look at some of the Plunderlings, I can put one up on the screen right now that just the look of these little dudes, and it's fun, right? But then after handling a bunch of these, you can see on here the paint quality, the articulation is great. The quality of the actual figures are fantastic. They have a whole bunch of accessories where you get a pair of hands, head swaps, you have magnetic accessories that you can swap across figures, and these weapons are also swappable as well amongst characters. Um, Ricky, so for some of these characters, the weapons I presume will be swappable with the new
Yeah,
Kickstarter.
yeah. Well, the Plunderlong and the Plunderlings are pretty much totally compatible with in terms of weapons, and even in terms of their chest size for the clothings. They do have a smaller head. There's kind of like a Venn diagram I think we need to do, but the smaller head is compatible with the Plunder Strong. So the Plunder Strongs and the Plunderlongs can share hats,
Okay.
and then the Plunderlong and the Plunderlings can share weapons. It's the same hand we're reusing. I don't mind admitting to that. The hands on the
No,
Plunderlong,
not reuse.
yeah,
How dare
are the
you, Nog?
same. Are the same, so they'll be able to hold everything. And then for the Plunder Strong, because we wanted them to be able to hold the same weapons too, in the muscle crate, we're doing kind of a small pinching hand so that he can kind of hold up. He's like a pinky in the air, so he can hold up the smaller weapons as well. So it should be
Oh, he's
compatible with
fancy.
most. Yeah, exactly.
Very cultured.
But the
I want
heads and the neck joint's the same on all of them. So you could even put like a Plunderling head on a Plunderlong body, and or put a Plunder. Let's see if I can do this real quick. Or take a Plunderling and put a Plunderlong head on it. It's not going to look nice, but you can do it. It's kind of they're cross compatible. That's basically part of the fun.
Yeah, that's a huge part of it. I've always been impressed with the quality of the figure and how posable it was. I mean, from the test shot to the final product, these were fantastic, and I'm hoping, I'm expecting that it's the same kind of stuff for people who aren't sure. Were these hand painted?
Yeah. They're all hand painted. But what's injected is the joint pieces that's injected in color. So a lot of times people say there's some joint, some flaking when you move it around, but underneath you'll see the color's the same, because
Okay.
it's painted all post assembly. But yeah, we made sure the joint pieces were injected in the same color as the toy, so that it never loses that.
Heck yeah, man. That's very cool. And so the quality is something that you don't have to worry about if you're curious. Like a Kickstarter, I don't know, but this is like a lot of people have these. They're fantastic. I want to say what's up to Toy Box of Doom in the chat. Nico Hodge doing some fantastic work with some custom head sculpts. Go check him out. Toy Migos is here on Twitch and YouTube. How do you do this? Is it Chamba? Because that's how Chamba does it. He's everywhere. Um, let's see, just catching up on some stuff. Yeah, so I feel like, you're a toy guy yourself. You collect. You're not just like somebody making toys. Like you had a cool idea, and I want to stress when I say you, I don't mean just you because I know you have a huge team of fantastic people behind you. But since you're the one who's here, when I say you as a general, you representing the Plunderlings and the Lone Coconut stuff tonight. But as a toy collector, you've done some really cool stuff with the brand, and the coolest thing that I've always thought was the hatchlings, where a lot of toys have extra accessories and they're just laying around. Hatchlings is basically a body with no hands and no head, and then you can use your extra accessories from your figures to make basically another figure. And you have one there?
Yeah, I have one right here. Yeah, I'm definitely a toy collector, so I kind of know the problem of having drawers full of hands and heads and bits and pieces. I think the idea actually came to me from my younger brother gifted me a perfect cell, and I had a couple extra cell heads, and I just thought it'd be really cool if you could make like the cell junior. I know the color would be wrong, but that I think where the initial idea came from about recycling heads to make more figures. And yeah, the idea is just to help reduce clutter. It's definitely a for collector by collector solution. But yeah, that's where the idea kind of came about, and yeah, and it fits into the whole lore that we're working on as well.
I love that. It's like you have to be a collector to really kind of find a solution for something like this.
Yeah, and
Um,
a lot of even things with like the articulation, we always want it to be pocketable. Because if it's overly articulated, I know the problem sometimes you put in your pocket and it comes out, and it's all the pieces are rotated and stuff like that. So to like keep the articulation at its kind of at the ideal point is the minimum articulation necessary to be able to do everything you want to do, but not over articulate it because sometimes too many options just kind of make it feel a little messier, make it feel a little bit floppier. And the idea
mm.
is to keep some sort of solidness to it. And yeah, and then on the Plunder Strong, which I don't have the complete prototype because Jay and Mandis has it right now.
Let me show you full screen.
Okay. So there's a similar thing with bigger figures. It was always kind of frustrating that that it was very hard to have them hunch over because they lose their center of gravity. But
Right.
here he can hunch totally over and keep his center of gravity. And the other solution to be able to keep them with balance a lot of times is to make them really hollow on top,
Right.
so that there's not that much weight on top and keep the weight on the bottom. But also that kind of makes if you have a big toy, you want it to feel heavy. I don't know. I mean, all toys are going for different things, but that was one thing that, like, in my opinion, or what we wanted to go for was to make sure they felt kind of solid and hefty in your hand, because I think part of the joy of it is the weight,
Mhm.
especially when you're buying a big figure or a figure that's supposed to be imposing. So that's why we came up with that solution as well to be able to keep it articulated, but also not have to sacrifice a little bit on its ability to hunch over and be a monster, which is what he is.
Well, here's the thing with the Plunderlings. They're so posable. They can hold all their poses. And I mentioned before, the quality of the figure feels very solid. So it's not one of those things where you open it and you feel very delicate. It's pretty solid. That chest. What do you call that joint from the Plunder Strong? That
No,
do you have a name for it?
no, I don't think we have an official name for it, but it's just kind of a big chest disc. It's kind of hard to show, but basically, when you touch all the way down, you can see it, and from the front, you don't. And so it's just a big disc in the middle of the torso that kind of allows for that extra range.
Um, Extra, I think, is an understatement because I don't think we've really seen a figure with that bulk crunch like that with that kind of mechanic. I remember when you first showed it to me, I was like, what sorcery is this? How does like the whole top chesticles slide down? I thought that was crazy. Was that something that took a while to kind of develop?
Honestly, yeah. It was very much theoretical. It wasn't until we tooled it that we were actually 100% sure it was going to work, because it was really hard to do with the 3D prints with or even the resin copies, because the chest has to give in order to get to this position. I actually could even go over the belt a little bit.
Wow.
The chest needs to be able to flex, and so it wasn't until we tooled it. It was kind of, we're all kind of holding our breath a little bit to see if it would actually work the way it did in our mind, and was very happy when it came back, and and it definitely does.
It's a beautiful thing, and I think
Mhm.
a lot of people are wowed by that mechanic. I'm excited to get it in hand. We have Berserk in the chat. What's going on? Bean2099 says, "Cursed now frog looks crazy. Hoping it hits 300K mark at least." Sorry, my Kickstarter is all in Canadian dollars, so you'll have to convert it in your brain. 1-6 shooters here. What's going on, Trevor? He says Trevor is fantastic. No, Trevor is fantastic, but he's saying
I
Plunderlings
agree.
are fantastic. Uh, gross misconduct. What's going on? Toy Bro says, can we talk about that sweet vinyl wall back there?
Most of them are laser discs. Some of them are vinyls. But yeah, it's just a collection. Let's see if I can even tilt the camera. It's just a wall
Oh,
that
damn.
I've been working on. But yeah, there's just a collection of laser discs. You can get them pretty cheap. There's a couple vinyls, but most of them are laser discs. And
Sweet.
this is just part of the office of Lone Coconut in Santo Domingo.
Awesome. Hankins says it's a great solution there for the pectoral. And then when Jay was showing it off, he was saying the upper part is a softer plastic.
Yeah. I wouldn't
Obvi-
recommend flexing it, but yeah, it's a soft PVC.
Right, so that there's not much rub or friction with the body piece. Hopefully,
Right.
we have a Plunderlings, big Plunderlings fan. Sunny Channel is in the house. You guys never heard of chesticles? You go to the gym, it's chesticles day. All right, so there's a lot of characters to unlock. I originally pledged for, I think, 3, but you've been consistently, and I say it almost saying it in a bitter tone, but really not. Like you're releasing more characters, which is fantastic. I just know I'm like, it's gonna get more expensive, and I'm gonna definitely be adding more stuff. You guys have continued with the packaging here, which people are familiar with the Plunderlings.
That's Wanted Rabbit on Instagram. Wanted with a 3 for the E. But yeah, he's awesome. He's done a great job with the packaging.
Yoko wants to hear more about Chesticles Day at the gym. That is not a chat for tonight. 796 Studios is in the house. What's going on, Mario? So we have this first Plunderlong, and this dude is a beast right here. And you have, I mentioned magnetic props and hats, and these make it it's an extra detail, right? Sometimes if you have a sculpted hat, you kind of lose that access. You kind of lose the look. But now with its magnetic, you kind of keep the whole form of the character, but also accessorizing and being able to. You have a choice of what you want to display with it.
Yeah,
That's
the big compromise that we wanted to avoid having to make was doing a peg hole in the head. That would really kind of break the sculpt. So that's where the magnet kind of became the best solution.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Just you working through the articulation there and with the Plunderstrong. Let's look at some of these other characters. We have the Raider Ace. How many heads is this? 2?
3
No,
heads.
3 heads. A bunch of weapons. A hat, earrings. This is crazy. This is and I'm
Those
kind of
aren't earrings. That's something that I should have clarified in the first I should have had like a little instruction manual with the Plunderlings, but that was kind of an oversight. They're little hooks that you put into the clothes so that you can kind of snap them onto their clothing
Oh,
and
damn.
sheath weapons. So that's been there since the original Plunderlings. But yeah, there's a lot of confusion about what those were. So I apologize for the lack of clarity there. But yeah, they're little accessory hooks. They work. I mean, people have used them as earrings and they look cool too, but that wasn't its original intention.
I'm torn between buying the character that I want versus buying the same color that can match the Plunderlings that I already have, which kind of leads me to my next question, and hopefully you can clear it up for me. Maybe somebody in the chat, somebody watching, has the same possible misconception. But are Plunderlings, are these just Plunderlings grown up? The Plunderlongs are Plunderstrong? Or are they all different but same?
Well, I mean, we're still kind of releasing the lore little by little, but yeah, I guess for now the idea is that the Plunder folk are a species that come in different shapes and sizes. There's Plunderstrong, there's Plunderlong, there's Plunderlings. They're all hatchlings when they're babies, so there could be a Plunderstrong hatchling, and it'll grow up into a Plunderstrong. But it's not like a Pokemon evolution where they go through different stages or something like that.
Maybe Pokemon's huge. You could just kind of pivot to that direction. Cool, man. Thanks. That's good to know. So I don't need to really color match them, do I?
I mean, they can share hatchlings and stuff like that, and you can mix and match them.
Oh shoot, that's true.
But it's up to you.
This one comes with a drumstick.
Yeah, that's correct.
And the accessories are fantastic, and the grips for everyone who doesn't have a Plunderling, the hand grips can hold a lot of different weapons from other lines. It's not unique to this brand. Like, there's a lot of accessories out there that are compatible.
Yeah, here I have a Ninja Turtle holding some Plunderling swords. So yeah, the idea was to try to keep them as cross-compatible as possible. Basically, the solution to all the problems that we have is usually just focusing on what's the most fun option. And so
right.
Definitely it was more fun to be able to use all the different weapons from toy lines that you already have.
Trevor says, having the same anxiety. I love the fawns, but there are so many others I want. This is a very enticing Kickstarter, Ricky.
Yeah,
so
it's not our intention to stress people out. Just pick the ones that are most fun to you. And yeah, I know some people are completionists, but that's kind of a choice. You don't have to be. You can just pick the ones that speak to you and stick to those. And we're also going to do our best to keep them available as long as possible, at least the non-exclusive ones. But that's something that it's always a bit hard to tell in terms of logistics to figure out how many exactly to make, to know how big the demand is. But Big Bad Toy Store is going to help us a little bit with that, with keeping them in stock a little bit longer.
All right, I should have done this earlier, but for everyone watching, I have dropped the link to the Kickstarter in the chat, so you can watch and shop at the same time. I'm gonna pin the comment here. Okay, so it's there in the chat. 26 hours left. By the time my stream is done, it'll be 11 hours left because... No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to keep you that long. Berserk says, I'd play a Plunderlings video game? Oh, absolutely. That would be amazing. Getting all the same color. It is not for gang reasons. Let's see, Berserker, Pike. And then to me, I really like the look of the Plunderstrong. But then the Plunderlongs, once you add all the different helmets and hats, I'm just like, dang, I'm back in. I'm gonna need more.
Yeah, the Plunderlong, I think I was initially a little bit worried that people wouldn't be as into him because he's a little bit uglier, to say it like that. But I think once you kind of get into his flow, people warm up to him. It's a bit kind of like a, like Waluigi or something that like at the beginning,
Oh
people
shoot, that does
didn't really
remind
get
me
what
of
he was
Waluigi.
about. But I
Oh
think
my gosh.
he has kind of a different sort of a appeal to him that
Hmm.
that maybe is a slower burn. But I think I understand that the Plunderstrong is more uh, immediately what catches people's eye. But I have a lot of fun with my prototype of the Plunderlong. It's and you kind of warm up to him.
Well, speaking of you having fun with it, and all the variants out there, what is it like the process of coming up with each personality, each variant for the Kickstarter?
That's probably the most fun part. Sometimes things start off as concept art, but a lot of times it just starts working directly with Seba, who's our amazing sculptor. Just sending him a bunch of different uh, photos and references, and getting started on kind of working something out that's interesting. And yeah, and trying to come up with make them feel as different as possible, and try to make them feel as unique and interesting. Because at the end, I don't know if people know this, but their bodies are pretty similar. But it's the accessories and their color and their backstory that makes them feel a little bit like they're their own individuals.
That's awesome. And when I was looking at this with Felix a few weeks ago, this is my favorite one so far.
Yeah, he's
Berserker
great.
Mango. Oh, speaking of which, I forgot to ask, do you have anything to unbox, or are you just cool with unbox? It's just talking about the Kickstarter. Let's
Yeah,
just talk about the Kickstarter.
I don't really have anything to unbox other than Plunderlings, which I don't know if actually the only box that I could find, but it's already unboxed, was the last thing I ever bought in a Toys R Us, which is the NECA's Planet of the Apes. I had randomly found it, but no, I don't have anything to unbox. And also here in the Dominican Republic, there's only a couple of collector stores, so it's I don't have that many things on hand. I have a bunch of toys that I already have. I've been buying a lot of these. I had them as kids. I had to rebuy them on eBay since everything got thrown out. But there's these little pirates from I think it was the Great Adventures from Fisher Price. But yeah, they're like super imaginative. And anyways, looking for pirate inspiration. It's been a lot of fun to buy these guys and the submarine from Imaginext.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So, anyways, I've been having fun kind of looking at older stuff that's been out there.
Cool, very cool. Let's see. We have Jason B. Michael in the house. What's going on? Christopher Collier is here. 6 bonks, bruh. Says I'm in deep with this Kickstarter. Heck yeah. John Kaufman is here. Bill Maru, Pablo Lopez, Toy Box Photography. Welcome. Why am I struggling with reading tonight? I'm very I think this cough is throwing me off. But man, look at this giant axe with the big. Would you call that like a palm tree?
Yeah, there's a palm tree motif going on with him. It's on his belt as well.
Insane. Looks so good. Champion belt holder. Yeah, I'm gonna need that. And then, all of a sudden you see this dude with the hook hand. And I'm like, all right, you gotta get this. What's the situation like? Are the clothing kind of the same as the Plunderlings? It's like the softer plastic.
Some of them are. Let me see what I have on hand. For example, the cape, the captain's cape on the Plunderlong is planned to be the same on the Plunderling, but the leather sashes are actually a little bit tight. So we might. I'm looking into retooling those right now to make them a little bit looser. But the idea is, yeah, they're going to have, for example, 8-Ball has like the leather vest, so that also works pretty well. So we'll be reusing that. And the cape too on Nomad Swash is also reused from the Plunderlings. But yeah, if it doesn't fit right, we're just going to retool it. I don't want to force anything that's not really working.
Cool, thank you. That's awesome. We went through this dude. I mean, this one is a must get, right? With the giant cannon, especially when there are so many more accessories that are kind of catered to this weapon right here.
Yeah, there's 3 canon characters. The other one is Nomad Poncho, and then the Tinker Skiff. But right now we only have 2 unlocked.
All right, we have the Plunderlong Drench unlocked. So all the Drench fans and people who are fans of translucent figures, there's get in on this now. Kickstarter exclusive. Nomad Swash is pirate gloves. All right, add that to cart. This is the poncho you were talking about with mini cannon guns.
Yeah, the boom crate will also plug into it. It won't be as plugged in as deep as on the other cannon, but the idea is that it'll also be compatible. That there's a smaller peg that will go into this.
Sweet. Yeah, when we get to, I'm sure that pack is coming up soon. This is how many characters there is. We haven't even gotten to the other stuff.
I think there's a I think we made too many characters. It's just exciting to release them all and get them all out there. Since this was a lot of fun making them, but yeah, logistically, it's a lot to get through. Like I was doing the math now because also the hatchlings and the math and the muscle crates have different SKUs depending on all the colors. It adds up quickly. So yeah, but it'll be fun. But yeah, there's a lot of different characters, and because the muscle crate and the hatchlings are for each color variant, it's going to be a lot of figures.
A lot of people in the chat saying 8-Ball is their favorite. I mean, just look at these accessories, and his helmet that he comes with.
One thing we didn't explain very well with 8-Ball, but right now the fire can be unplugged from the torch, and it's the same peg hole as the hand. So you could have like one of them have their hand on fire or something like that.
Nice. I was curious about this one. What's the articulation like on this Drench Typhoon?
Again, everything might change a little bit once we start getting into the production process. But right now, you can kind of see 3 different cuts.
Yeah.
So that's a swivel at each of those cuts.
Oh.
So they can lie flat on the ground. They can be lifted up. They can point in different directions. And the one with the curve at the end of the tip can hold weapons.
No way. Yeah. No way. That's crazy. Oh, all right.
The one thing I'm not sure about yet is that if you can switch around the swirly ones with the curved ones, I think that would be fun. So you can like choose which tentacles hold the weapons, but that's something we're still looking into because I don't want the swivel to be too loose just to make it interchangeable.
Right. I remember when we were talking about the first Kickstarter, and you're like, I think I made too many variants.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same mistake. It's the artist part of like gets ahead of the business sense. I just want to make as many as we can, but
right.
But it'll be manageable. It's just going to be a lot.
Hey man, put in the extra work, and more quality characters come out, and it'll show in the final product. This dude is currently still locked. And again, my page is in Canadian dollars, but does it show the unlock amount here on the page? It's 260K.
Yeah, $1,000. I don't know what that is in Canadian dollars. Sorry, but we're not too far off from that.
5 million. No, but it's around there. I think that's another cool one to unlock. So that's 1, 2. This guy. Oh, someone mentioned this one earlier. Now frag with the you call those lobster hands, or are they like a Venus fly?
Yeah. The idea, one thing that's being played with those thrown around that we haven't said it because I'm not sure we can actually do it yet, but maybe put magnets inside the crab hands too, so you can put Plunderling hats on them since it's the same shape. But Not really sure what people would actually want to do that, I guess. So.
Zoidberg.
Yeah.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, hopefully we get this one too. Tinker. Man. I mean, we gotta get to this one. Look how much stuff he comes with. Is this 2 different masks or just a variation,
Yeah,
like
two
goggles down?
two different hats.
Craziness. Tinker skiff, another cannon hand. We have a swill, a jar of swill or moonshine, something here. Oh, and he has a peg leg. And the fawns. What's the reception been like with the Plunderling fawns and also these fawns here?
People really like the Plunderling fawns. With these fawns, I think people got kind of angry because it seems like a really far off stretch goal. It's just that we had to share them. We were too excited about it, but it wasn't meant to torture anybody. Sorry if anyone took it that way. But yeah, I'm really excited about being able to do the fawns at some point because yeah, I need to get those in hand as well.
But yeah, I mean, if people want to try to reach more of these goals, the link to the Kickstarter is pinned in the comments here in the chat. So go check out the Kickstarter. There's 25 hours. The number keeps changing every time, but it's close. We have a giant fawn. This is another beast.
Yeah, the idea is he's kind of like a minotaur.
Oh, we have Plasty in the house. What's going on, Plasty? And here we go. So not only are there 5,000 characters, which are absolutely beautiful. Here are the hatchlings that were previously referenced. They're just headless mini bodies, very minimal articulation. There's still some movement in there, but you can store your extra hands, your extra heads. It comes with fists, so your main characters will have that option as well, which is, again, genius.
Yeah, there's two bodies and a pair of fists in every single one. So you just get that crate and it'll complete the set.
Okay, and the boom crate. They're the different accessory packs. This one is catered towards that cannon weapon accessory. And it allows you to have, if you're doing photography or just more dynamic displays on your shelf, different things shooting out of the cannons. You can even use the extra joint there to pop on a head and make it look like a Plunderlong or Plunderlings being shot out of the cannon. This is, I mean, it's an add-on, but I feel like you need to get this if you're backing the project or backing one character with a cannon.
Also, because the cannonballs will have the same plug for the neck joint, you can plug them onto the Plunderlings or the Plunderlongs bodies as well. So, like they got a coconut stuck in their head or something.
Yes, exactly. Works both ways. You got a coconut bowling ball, the regular, I don't know, cannonball, and this one's deadly. Like those Mario sea urchins. The muscle crates give you extra hands and the little fancy pinch hands that you were referring to.
Right. Yeah. It's to let it hold the smaller weapons.
Mr.
It should be compatible with most of the smaller weapons. There's a couple of them that, like the shield, there's a couple that might be a little bit difficult, but for the most part, you can hold the little pistols, the mugs, the daggers. And then the open one is going to have a magnet. The open head has a magnet in it so that he can both pick up the cannonballs and also pick up the Plunderlings by their heads.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
And these all come in all the different colors, so you can get one for each of your whichever one you pledge or back up. You have the leather crate, which gives you your leather-esque accessories.
And those gloves are compatible with the Plunderlings as well.
Oh, sweet. I like this mask, but I don't like the Donatello color. Sorry. Donatello fans.
Donatello's the best.
Oh, sorry, Ricky. I guess that's the show for tonight. We have Iron Crate. All the Kickstarters with extra accessory packs. They're just a given. It's an easy layup. That's a sports reference for Mario. Gonna be adding one of these as well. So yeah, we've unlocked a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, no, it's gone way better than we anticipated. So I'm really grateful to everyone who came out.
And like you mentioned, Lone Coconut as an animation company. The box design on your stuff is great. The animation that you guys do, artwork and whatnot. Can we expect some content, like more backstory? I know you're still fleshing out the Plunderverse and their stories.
Yeah, there's definitely more to come. We're still working on it. I think I don't want to get ahead of myself and say anything, and then have because it takes time sometimes to get things ready.
Right.
But yeah, even the fact that we're coming at it from the angle a little bit of an animation studio, we think maybe we come at the certain things differently, or like a lot of times we focus on the silhouettes first, the silhouette of the character to make sure it's appealing and the shapes are nice, and that without the details, that it's still fun to look at, and at the end of the day, since you hold these things, they're also fun to hold. That just to keep it, with a playful, expressive silhouette before going into the details. So that's something that maybe, I don't know, that we think about even from the concept art stage.
Sweet. Hopefully, once this is done, more additions to the Plunderverse in the future, and can't wait to see other kind of shapes and silhouettes and different kind of looking characters you come up with, because these are very different. While they're very different from Plunderlings, they still look fantastic. Like, if we didn't know about Plunderlings beforehand and like these were first, I think these are also incredible. So it kind of speaks to the design. They're holding their own in terms of just this project by itself. I think it's fantastic.
Thank you. Yeah, with the Kickstarter, we definitely tried to just focus on the Plunderlong and the Plunderstrong, to not kind of have to rest on the appeal and the success of the Plunderlings, to try to keep it focused on what we're bringing to the table now. And right now we're selling the Plunderlongs and the Plunderstrongs, and hopefully people like them enough on their own to back the project.
Yeah, and if anyone was swayed by this conversation to, what, I'm gonna go pick up some Plunderlings. They look like fun. What are their sources right now that they should go to?
Oh, for Plunderlings, Big Bad Toy Store has 6 different variants available, and very soon, I don't mind showing this, and shout out to Billy Maru. These are going to be shipping soon as well. These are the Big Bad Toy Store exclusive drench.
Ooh.
So I was just to kind of show off. This one has a mask, a COVID mask, and then let's see.
Billy's in the chat.
And then this is Maru. And so, yeah, so these will be coming out soon. They already arrived to the US. They're just being processed right now to go out pretty soon.
That's cool, man. So Big Bad Toy Store, if you want to go back, grab some Plunderlings or grab more Plunderlings. That's the spot to go. As we talked about you being a collector yourself. There was an event at Four Horsemen recently, the intern for a day, and I saw Trevor 16 Shooter talk about it on his channel for a little bit. You went to check that out, right?
Yeah. I was an intern for a day. I felt like I could definitely use some mentoring from the guys over at Four Horsemen. They're great. So yeah, I flew out there, and it was an amazing experience to see the studio working and all the different departments. I'm a big fan of what they're doing with Mythic Legions. I'm a big fan of supporting more kind of indie lines in general with new IPs. So also, Spiro's Animals War of the Kingdom, 9 to
Oh, I
5
can't wait for that.
Warriors, Toy Pizza. There's a lot of indie brands that I'm really excited about because as much as I like I buy plenty of nostalgia brands as well. I think it's important to kind of distribute and support these newer brands too, because if not, I don't think we realize it, but it kind of makes it feel like everything worth doing has already been done. If we just can't keep going back to the older established IPs. And we might even be actively pushing kids away, maybe even a little bit from toys, saying that toys aren't for them.
Right.
Toys are ours. They're from the 80s and the 90s, and you guys can go play video games or something. So, and even for ourselves, I think too, it makes it a little more intimidating to maybe even think it's possible to start up your own project. So anyways, so I'm a huge fan of what they're doing. I love their designs, and it was really great to go out there and see them in person.
Did you go? Sometimes I watch like Gordon Ramsay go undercover. He gets like all these prosthetics and makeup on and goes on like a cooking show undercover. Like, did you go in? You're like, hey, I'm Ricky from so and so. Or were you just there as a fan and nobody knew who you were?
I don't think anyone would ever recognize me ever. So it's not a non-issue.
But did you introduce yourself as such, or you're just like, I'm just here to absorb?
Well, I think Chris, who works at Four Horsemen, is our production manager. So I think word kind of got out. But again, we're a small independent line. I was just as excited to learn how they do things as anybody else.
Yeah, but I mean, you're independent and second Kickstarter funded. Congratulations. The Plunderlongs and Plunderstrong Kickstarter has met its minimum goal, but there are a few stretch goals left for.
I like seeing in Canadian dollars. It's feels like we got a lot more.
I'm rich. Can make everything. Yeah, I don't know how to. You can change this somewhere. I don't know, but it says 26 hours to go. This project ends Friday, April 15th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern time. So there's still plenty of time to go back the project if you haven't already. And then, Ricky, correct me if I'm wrong. Once the project is the time is up, you'll have a period where you can change your backing, your pledge to which characters you choose and add more stuff. Is that correct?
Yeah, the way it works is that once the Kickstarter is over, sometimes it takes about a week or two just for Kickstarter to finish charging everybody, because sometimes there's some issue with credit cards and things take time to get resolved. But once the Kickstarter is over, BackerKit is another platform that manages all the different backer information. So they'll receive an email from BackerKit asking them to fill a questionnaire. And depending on what they pledged, the questions will be different. So you'll be able to select. We'll ask you what's your first Plunderlong, your second Plunderlong, and you can pick anyone you want. And you'll have an opportunity at the end to add any extra add-ons that you like. Obviously, it'd be better if you knew now and you put in the order so that we can hit more stretch goals. But you can also wait till the backer kit to add extra stuff, and then we'll get all that information and put in the order a few weeks after that. And then the shipping won't be charged until we actually receive the Plunderlings, because last time that was, or the Plunderlongs and the Plunderstrongs, because last time was a little bit of an issue trying to guesstimate the shipping, a year in advance.
Right.
So that this time you'll get another email from BackerKit once the shipment arrives, and it'll be calculated exactly to the weight and the size of the boxes.
Awesome. For everyone here right now, Ricky's very generous to stop by and talk about the brand and hang out with us. But I'll be doing some unboxings a little bit later on as well. We have Dan in the house from the Hasbro Legends team. Says congrats on the line, man. Keep killing it.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to go change my order to get more stuff. Anyone who's ordering now or adding more stuff, and you thought, hey, Kevin kind of enabled me, or Ricky enabled me, let me know. Enabler points to be dished out for everyone.
Great. No,
Uh,
thank you, Kevin, for having me on. And yeah, basically, I'm just going to go back to obsessively refreshing.
refreshing
That's pretty much all I do
F5.
right now. Yeah.
F5 key is worn out on your keyboard, but hey, April 15th, 11:59 Eastern Standard Time. But hopefully you go add more to your Kickstarter before that. And Ricky, thank you so much for stopping by here and talking to me and the chat about the Kickstarter. I'm loving everything that you're doing, and congratulations on the whole trajectory of
Mhm.
Plunderlings and everything going forward.
No,
And I
thanks
know you're
again.
busy. There's not much time left, so you gotta get going and get some
Mhm.
stuff done in the final push.
Yeah, and thanks to everyone for backing and even just sharing stuff, because honestly, like, we've barely spent anything on advertising. It's all just been word of mouth. So yeah, it doesn't cease to amaze me that that you, the support that the brand's gotten. So I'm really grateful for that.
Absolutely. Everyone, join me in thanking Ricky for stopping by tonight. Again, you're in the final hours, got a lot of refreshes to make on the Kickstarter and finishing touches on stuff. So I wish you all the best on everything, man.
Great. Thanks again. Have a good
And
one.
thank you. Have a good night.
Bye.
Whoa, I'm huge. Um, how cool is that? I mean, someone going out there, you know, like you said, it's a new project, new IP kind of deal. Getting the project made, and again, when I say I'm not just talking about Ricky, because obviously there's a whole team behind everything that's being done there. But I think it's just incredible and kind of inspirational. You know, when you look at something like that, to be able to go out there and kind of make a name for your brand, your IP, and just to see, like you said, it's minimal advertising. I don't really see much, but the support from the community, the collectors, even the big reviewers and all that, kind of sharing this stuff just because they really enjoy and appreciate what the stuff is about. It's just cool. It's just cool to see that happen, and it's kind of inspirational. You know, I don't have any good ideas, but it's like, and I know Ricky talks with a lot of, you know, he mentioned Spiro Toys and a lot of people who are in the project, people who make their own brands. I think they're all pretty tightly knit, that kind of community, and it's cool because they're just all supporting each other, trying to get projects made. So it's very nice to see, and it's very refreshing. So I definitely kind of, if you're on the fence, it's worth putting the money down. It's not really a gamble. Like, the proof is here, physical product. It's fantastic. You've seen Robo, you've seen Jay kind of show off the test shot for the Plunderstrong. So yeah, if you're on the fence, just give it a shot. It's nothing crazy, and I'm sure if it's a toy that you kind of want to just give it a shot, I think it's worth it. I have a box here of stuff that I got today. I really want to get to it, but I just want to catch up on some of these comments. And thank you everyone who's still sticking around. Profit 924, I want to put in my full bid. Toy Snowman's in the house. What's going on, Toy Snowman? Tommy K. Yeah, I mean, Ricky's got tons of stuff to do, emails to send, so it's gonna be crunch time for him. Eric Alfred Abel, super cool. The clear ones are looking good. Christine Mahoney, go add those add-ons to your cart. Yeah, absolutely. Be nice, make a great product, and people will come. There you go. If you build it, they will come. Okay, so I got a box today. We're gonna open some stuff. It is Unboxing Thursday. Episode 97. which is still insane to me. I mean, what I'm doing is nothing compared to Plunderlings, but hey, go check out Plunderlings on Instagram. Go get Plunderlings from BBTS if you don't have any yet. If you want to get more, these little dudes. I mean, if you heard Felix say it a few weeks ago, he's like, these little fuckers. That's kind of the feel. They're just awesome. This is Cheddar. So remember that camera that I got last week that's supposed to really snap focus? Well, the battery dies in like 2 hours, and you guys all know that Unboxing Thursdays well exceeds that battery capability, so I don't have it yet. I'm going to get this dummy battery. So it's a shape of the battery, but the other end plugs into the wall, so it's kind of like an AC adapter, so I can keep it moving. So until I get that, it'll be this older camera, which is infinitely more expensive, but the autofocus for something that I'm doing here, E-Honda, isn't very good at autofocus. Look at that. That's way too slow. So a local store says they have the Sony ZV E10 coming in soon, so I'm going to grab that. But so this box that I got. I mentioned Felix. This is the box from Felix, who was the guest 2 weeks ago. So in 2 weeks, this guy sent me this lovely parcel. What a nice dude. And Felix was also a huge fan of Plunderlings, by the way, and Four Horsemen, all that stuff. So it's crazy the amount of stuff that he sent to me. I completely undeserving of this, but also like he sent it out so fast. So Felix, if you're still watching this at the baseball game or you're watching it on a replay, you're the best. Thank you. So we were on the stream and he's like, oh, I got you this set of droids from Disney. So that's that. I want to get to those. There's more vintage collection. This looks like C-3PO, which is strange because I sent him R2 and he gave away a 3PO. So does he have more? Another thing, like, what a nice dude. What a through and through nice dude. And then, of course, there's this note that he left in the box. I'm like, I opened the box and I looked at the shipping label. I'm like, ooh, I got Felix's autograph and the return address. And then I'm like, that's kind of creepy. What am I just gonna carve out a section of it and save it? No, right? That's weird. So, but I did that, and then I opened the box, and there's this note inside. Kevin, may the force be with you always. Felix. A much better autograph. And then it says, long live the Butter Nation. I mean, come on. Come on. What a guy. So now I gotta go. Now I go find a frame. Should we do some frame shopping? Should we look at Michael's? Should we look at Amazon? Nah, I'm not gonna frame shop online. I mean, we've done shopping online during the stream, right? But no, we're not gonna do that. Okay, I might be dying. We have the Fallen Fett in the house. My fellow Boba Squadron mate. No, mate sounds weird. Fellow Boba Squadroner. Boba Squadron podcast. Every Monday on whatever platform you listen to podcasts. And also here on the YouTube channel. If you're a channel member, the videos come out on Monday. And then it's a regular release for everyone, the video one on Thursdays. So you should be able to watch that now. But thank you to all the channel members. If you're interested in becoming a channel member, drop it in the chat here. Ruh-roh. What it means to be a channel member here on YouTube is you're part of the Butter Nation. The live stream is a big part of what I'm doing here. So the channel members give you an extra excuse me, I'm dying. Give you an extra kind of bit of interaction with the chat, with myself, with other members in the chat. So you get to unlock these special emotes, and depending on the tier that you're on, you will be able to see some videos earlier and special content. You get a discount in the toyingaround.ca web store. So yeah, if you want to grab like an Enabler hat, a Monkey King hat, some Boba Squadron merch, if you're a channel member in the second tier, I think you get the coupon code for the store. My God, I need a drink. Okay, so yes, this is the haul of the week. Insane, right? Insane. But please check out the Boba Squadron podcast. Check out the Fallen Fett. He has a new channel. He's on every Wednesday at 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. The editing is superb. Aw, thank you. This is my first time ever editing a podcast. But yo, episode 97 is tonight. Next week, 98. The week after, 99. That's how counting goes. And then that brings us to the beginning of May. May 4th, which is Star Wars Day, is a Wednesday. So there's going to be a special stream that day. It will be unboxing. But it's not technically in the Unboxing Thursday lineup. So if you think about it like you're collecting Black Series and you have all the numbers on the side of the box, like the May 4th stream is maybe a store exclusive and it doesn't have the number on the side. But it's going to be a fun one, and then the week after that will be episode 100. And there's going to be some giveaways. It's also the Enablers episode, so there's going to be some ridiculousness. It's going to be a long stream. I think some of the other Enablers mentioned they're going to add to the giveaway as well, which I always am thankful for and grateful for. Can you buy one of the stretch goal figures on its own? From what I understand, if it's unlocked, you can get just that figure. I don't think you have to buy any of the base figures to buy the stretch goal figure. The stretch goal figure is like, once they've hit a certain number, then it becomes available for everyone. So, but you want to put all the money in first so that you get to that point, so that you even unlock it, then you can get just that. All right, here we go. But yes, episode 100, don't forget to tune in, because how do I get to episode 100? I don't know, but everyone's watching, so it's for people who are watching. It's for the giant pile of toys. This is a mouse. It's for the giant pile of toys, but people are always so sweet and generous with their super chats and the channel members. So all that stuff, it goes into the giveaways. It goes into upgrading the camera per se. It goes into upgrading the camera so that I'm making a new show, a new content for the channel that you all can enjoy, which I hope you can enjoy. It's rather presumptuous of me, right? But I think in the 2 years or so of doing this channel unboxing and reviews, I've just been trying new things, seeing what works, what people enjoy, what I enjoy making, and what's kind of feasible. And I'm kind of getting an idea of what it is. It's hard. A lot of stuff is hard, and I like to take the easy way out. No, it's just if I'm not having fun making it, it's really difficult to motivate myself to do it. Hankin says you pledge for what you want and select it in the backer kit. If you just want the drench, you pledge for one long, then choose him in the backer kit. There you go. Yeah, as long as it's unlocked, you should be able to pick it. Yo, Murder Hornet. Did that? I've seen people say that theirs shipped and you ordered it just this week. Now that's crazy. That's awesome. Unfortunately, the same cannot be said about all Mezco, which is fine. But when it gets to a point where I'm like investing my money, like those are my yearly investments, putting money with Mezco, I'm just kind of a little turned off with putting all my investments there. All right, let's see what Felix sent. Felix, what a guy. He's at the Blue Jays game right now. Murder Hornet shipped fast because they already used the body a few times. And that's fair. Was it a new helmet? Is it new accessories? I didn't really look into it. In a different color. Alright, what did this guy send me? Also, this packaging job is, as he says, legit. But man, the new show that I've got coming, I'm really excited to film it. I think it's pretty awesome. I don't know if it's pretty unique. I can't really speak to that. I don't think I've seen everything on the internet. I haven't come across anything like it, but I'm hoping that everyone here will enjoy it. All right, so Felix gave away the C-3PO 2 weeks ago, but he also sent me one, which is funny because I sent him my R2, so now I gotta go grab another R2. And he also sent me, I don't know what this is, a Lando. All right, thank you, man. Do I open this, dude? No, I'm gonna keep it like this because I have this. The fallingest bounty hunter in the galaxy with the most annoying droid in the galaxy. Open these, right? What does it tear into them? Is that what Jurassic Jesse says? Why is Ernie shouting no in the chat? But hey, if you want to talk about the path of Star Wars toys and Hasbro right now, go check out the Fallen Fett's stream. No, Felix said he sent out the prize. He sent it out himself. I don't think he's sending it to me. Yo, this cough needs to go away. I have more streams to do. I have a show to film. I have I don't remember if I told everybody. I said it on the IG live the other day, but I'm getting married on April 27th. Am I supposed to ship it out? I thought Felix was shipping it out. I thought I sent him the guys. Nah, it doesn't matter. I won't open it then. It'd be funny if I open it. Yo, I want to check out this droids pack. This I'll open then, just to be safe. Again, incredibly packaged. I have this that I was gonna open. It's the 3 3/4 Grief Karga, but I think I'm gonna save it because Fan Expo Toronto announced that Carl Weathers is gonna be here in August. So is Katie Sackhoff, Ming-Na Wen, and somebody else, but they all have vintage collection figures, right? So how cool would it be to get each one signed? Oh, Courtney did win. Oh yeah, I said send it to me because you're close by. That's right. Boy, Would that have been embarrassing? Is this for somebody then? Tommy said, go back and rewatch your stream. I rarely rewatch my own streams. I can't stand watching myself. I hate my own voice. But hey, congrats, Courtney! You have won yourself a partially open 3PO. I'm kidding, I didn't get to it yet. I can't open this. There's so much tape on this, Felix. No, you're right. You're all right. Good thing you were here, Courtney, to claim your prize. See, I know how to hold the giveaway, but I don't know how to keep the giveaway prize. But yes, if you want to hear analysis of Star Wars brand right now with Hasbro with regards to vintage collection and Black Series, check out the Fallen Fett's most recent live stream from last night. Let's move this guy. Oh, Sonny says congratulations. Thank you. Peter says congrats. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I will be a real man. Okay, this is the Droid Factory with the Mandalore. Excuse me. I need a new drink. Toy Snowman, what's going on? I just got shipping notification from you for some stuff. Very excited for that. So that'll be here sometime soon. I'm looking forward to opening it on the stream. It says, anyone can take a giveaway. It's the holding. The holding, that's the important part. Hey, Toy Malarkey, thank you so much for sharing the stream on your IG and letting everyone know, and have a great night too. Okay, so this is Droid Factory. We have R6, D3, MA13, R1, and Noah. And these are beautiful droids. I think Hasbro Black Series, the best things that they make are stormtroopers, different troopers, and droids. Their droids are fantastic. Like, whatever you want to say about the other figures, like K2SO is probably one of my favorite Black Series figures. It's just a badass looking droid done well. There's my cell phone again, reminding me that I'm a terrible YouTuber. I love... Does anyone remember what scene they're from? But I like the pastel-y colors. It's like the Miami Heat variant outfit. R1. I don't remember that either. Why do I do this where I look at it through the box? This is unboxing. Idiot. Okay, on the back of the box, it says, all different types of droids populate the Star Wars galaxy. Each is different and has their own unique personality and colors. These 4 are featured in Star Wars The Mandalorian. This is the way for you and your droids. Anyone remember where R1 is from? Is he a prison droid? Is that where the ship is? I remember this one. This is from the season 1 finale. This is the astromech R2 looking thing on steroids with the 4 arms. And he paddled that boat in the lava. And then R6D3, based on this picture, looks like the one that was pushing the little cart that Mando and Grogu were on before when the guild was hunting them. I may be wrong. Yeah, Marcus says that was from the Extraction episode with Migs. All right, perfect. I want to take a picture of this. So I don't know if anyone knows this, but the reason I do unboxing Thursdays was because it's hard for me to open stuff because I really like boxes. As somebody who, I open my toys, but I also really love good packaging. And I used to do this really weird thing where when I got a new toy, I would take a photo of it in box, all the different sides, catalog it, and before I opened it, just so I would, for whatever reason, like I would never go back and go look at it. But I have a weird catalog of all these unopened toys. So that was a thing that I used to do. It's kind of weird. It's like Dexter cataloging his victims with the blood slides. Yo, what's up, Gonzo? Have a great night. Thanks for popping in, stopping in, and always sharing on IG that we're live. Thank you. But yeah, so I took a picture of this first before I open it. Felix, thank you so much. Let's get these open. These are 3 3/4 inch scaled droids, and I don't have that. Wait, are they? Oh, and I already screwed this up. Call that a knife. Oh, Tony Collector's Hand says he does the same thing. Yeah, so if you ever needed to go back and catalog, start some sort of database, like I have a lot of weird photos of weird toys. Yeah, this is 3 3/4 scale. So this is the Gonk droid. And yeah, again, what a nice dude. He asked somebody to pick up one for me. Oh shoot! Couldn't tell how tall he was with his legs. And this dude is very weird shape. Which one should we open first? I have IG here too. From last week. Donk. Man, I'm so excited for Obi-Wan. And I think so is everybody in my circles. But hey, you know, we're recording the next episode of the Boba Squadron podcast tomorrow night, and whatever more ridiculousness we get into, it should be a lot of fun. And again, thank you for everyone who's been tuning in and listening. It's so much fun to record, and it's fun to edit because I get to relive the whole thing. All the foolishness we talk about. Marcus Yee says, I missed 3.75. You're convinced me to get back into it. If it's stuff that you're not... How do I say this? I don't want to say if it's stuff that you're not into, but if it's stuff that you're not sure about spending $30-something on for a 6-inch figure, and that's Canadian, so 22, 24 for US, for like Black Series or Legend scale, just dip into a new line. It's a smaller figure, it's a little bit less money, and you can have a whole bunch of stuff. This guy is beefy. I think he has an... Okay, he has the front, but he doesn't have an ankle rocker. But he can stand. He's got his... paddle? What is this called? Stick? Lava stick? Disney parks are selling accessory packs to turn their RC droids into large MA-13. That's awesome, man. They're killing it with that parks merch. I wish I lived in California. A, because I wouldn't have to shovel snow. And B, go to Disney whenever. That's awesome, man. Yo, Steven, lemon slices with honey and hot water. It helps, but whiskey is whiskey, you know? DG, you can only pick one side, dark or light. Me Dark. I mean, why? The dark side, they fight with each other and kill themselves. The light side, they're, like the Jedi. They're too stupid and full of themselves, and then they end up dying. Ahsoka was right. This thing is crazy. And man, like, Vintage Collection, they said it on Ernie's stream, there's a lot of love and care put into the TVC line right now. Why not? Why not get into it? Because I'm only doing Favreauverse, and my philosophy is new characters, they have to do new sculpts. So it's not really much reuse. So you're getting like the good stuff. This thing is so cool. Does it have elbow? It does. Oh my god. So here. And here's an IG. I feel like IG should have been taller though. Eric says he got Fennec Shan and the 501st Black Series in today. Beautiful, beautiful figures. And again, Fennec Shan, new character. Pretty much all new everything. Collect Favreauverse. Darkseid definitely has cooler looking characters. The Sith. The Jedi are just wearing hobo clothes. Corny says lemon, honey, whiskey plus hot water. Is that frowned upon? Am I like contaminating the whiskey? I feel like I'd be judged for that. Yeah, man. I mean, Southern California, Northern, doesn't matter. Everything's half an hour away, so it's all good, man. Yo, it's really cool of Ricky to stop by. I'm going to stop at 11 o'clock, which is half an hour away. I'm going to open the rest of this stuff, chat with you all, and it's just fun to hang out. And definitely go check out Toy Migos afterwards. Yoko says, I wear hobo clothes. Go be a Jedi. I'm excited for the 3 3/4 Fennec Shan. Oh, you know what I forgot I could do? I bought this. I forgot I bought this so that when Mando comes out, I can put him on, just like Season 1. I don't know where Mando is. Stupid. I need that new camera. I need to find more of those. My god, all this talking. Alien Jedi are cool. Very cool. And you know what? I used to have a bunch of 3 3/4 Jedi from Clone Wars. So Plo had his Jedi armor, Clone Wars armor. I had the Obi-Wan one. There's a bunch. I had like 5 of them, 5 or 6, and I loved collecting Jedi. And well, I guess I just answered my own question or your question, but those were cool. Like a banta. Yo, Toy Box of Doom. I pre-ordered more Plunderlongs and Strongs after your interview. Heck yes. And again, I'm just a fan. I think it's a great product. It's very unique and it looks like a great toy. And I just wanted to, give Ricky a platform, however small but amazing the Butter Nation is, to get his information out there and talk to you all. And you guys can share share the beginning part of this interview with everyone. Mando or Boba? David, have you been following the channel? I'm gonna put Mando on there. Mando! Ernie, I've been drinking Buckley's. You guys all like judged me. Upgrade the pre-order. Right, so then if you upgrade it now, it adds more to the total funded amount right now. And the more people who do that, you get more unlocks upfront. Which, as I say that, I realize I should go upgrade my order. Okay, this droid is so freaking cool. I mean, is this in any other Star Wars media other than that prison episode? Look how cool this is. Alright, turns here. This doesn't do anything. This kind of wiggles. I'm not sure if that's just how strong I am or if it's supposed to. Okay, looks awesome. Doesn't have much paint here in the middle body, but this decal is nice and clean. I love that. Lots of cool like sculpting and detail around here. Floating base is removable, which is nice. If you want to, I mean, you need it to stand, unless you want it to have like it's busted in the prison. You know what? Oh my god! So there is a 3D model of the prison ship, and even though how big my 3D printer is, I can't print it even in parts for Black Series scale. But now that there's this droid in Vintage Collection and smaller figures, maybe I should print that prison ship. Ooh. Okay. Gonna do that. Look into that. And that's the beauty of 3 3/4. I'm telling you, like I've discovered it. I've discovered it myself. I'm sure you all know. But now I can make smaller stuff. Easier. Hankin says 13k USD away from unlocking cursed. Is it Kayo? Does it rhyme with mayo? You know? Yeah, this thing is cool. I haven't seen anything like this. Ernie, have you seen a droid like this before elsewhere? He's got like a coat hanger for your jacket. Alright, this little dude. This little astromech. Where was he from? Varys the Box. Doesn't really say. He doesn't have a background. He's just a render. You saw nothing, Marcus. Have a great night, Paul. And when I finished my drink so fast. Alright. So the Black Series Astromechs, this wheel kind of goes into the body. Like you can rotate his head and it's connected here and this kind of retracts in and drops out. This one just comes out. This is my first Vintage Collection scale astromech. He's cool. Jacket droid is cool. Matt Logic 44 says thinks he's a reissue 2000s figure, I think, on the security droid. Oh, okay. Yeah, the top but the bottom different. Is that a rap lyric? Is this a rap lyric already? Yeah, the top new, but that bottom different. Young Jeezy. I don't know which episode he's from. He's got a hole on the top. But no accessory. Maybe one of those R2 accessory trays, the drink tray. But the bottom different. Smoking that asparagus. And this gold one, same kind of deal. Yeah. This is a great pack. Oh, and these have little wheelie wheels on the feet, so you can actually roll them around. That's cool. You don't really need to do that, but here we go. Okay. Droids pack. Dope or nope, chat? Dope or nope? What do you think? And this is a Disney exclusive? This is a Parks exclusive? Ours. I mean, he is a DJ. I can't believe I almost opened Courtney's C3PO. Acting like, oh, I sent him R2. Good one, Kevin. Matt Logic says dope, dope, dope. Tony Collector 10 says dope. Ernie says yes, and Shop Disney. Prophet 924 says pretty dope. Doesn't sound very convinced. All right, and one more thing from Felix. Also, go check out, if you haven't seen Ozark, go watch Ozark on Netflix. It's pretty intense, and the second half of the final season airs the end of this month. So go check it out on Netflix. Final thing Felix sent, which again, it's like, did he have to? I said to him, like, he didn't have to do that for any of the stuff that he did on the show. He's like, no, I didn't, but I want to. And that's always stuck with me. And by always, I mean since the last 2 weeks. I'm like, yeah, this Scarif Shore Trooper is my favorite Stormtrooper design outside of the original Stormtrooper. He's like, are you serious? Yeah. He's like, holy shit, me too. I got something for you. So he goes and he finds this. This is a... Again, he mentioned it on that episode, but this has Sega. And for me, you know, Sega is the video game company, right? Sega News, excuse me, SegaPrize.com, I don't know, but they make this Shore Trooper statue. So, Felix, buddy, if you're watching this on the replay, thank you. But I think my favorite thing is this. People will question, what is the Butter Nation if they don't know? I don't care. This is going to be framed and wall mounted. All right, Ernie says, what the F is that? So we're going to check it out. Look, it's like those magnetic drawing boards for kids. It's all clean. Ooh. Okay, so there's some foot pegs. This is interesting. It's in this kind of... Is this considered a clamshell? Oh, that's pretty, man. That is pretty. Oh, look, it's a ruler. You can see how tall it is. You just don't know how much it weighs. Some 3 It's 7 inches tall. I mean, is this not... Okay, this and the Death Troopers are the tied for the best non-Stormtrooper Imperial troop outfit. What do you guys think? What's your favorite in the chat? I mean, it's just a, I guess, PVC statue, but it looks so good. Something about the tan armor with the colors on the side. Bearded Bill says the Scout Trooper. Yeah, those are cool. The one that are usually on the speeder bikes and they punch Grogu. Is that what you're into, Peter? These are interesting, these little foot stands. Where are the instructions? What's going on? There's only so many sides to a box. Okay, so it just stands like that. Okay. Okay. There you go. Okay. Yo, that clip of Ernie saying okay. Okay, it's okay. And then I rewatched so I rewatched Scarface this week. Still good. Not just as good, but realizing that it's damn near 3 hours. And some of the shots were weird. It felt like I was watching a play because they would just have it wide and just have the actors go and move around in the scene and talk. There were some really long shots where they wouldn't, change the angle or cut in on the face, or it was just like watching a play or something. What the hell do I know? But it's still fun to watch and still fantastic. And you can only imagine how coked up he was to take that many bullets at the end of the movie. Oh, sorry, Yoko. You're gonna watch it. Well, you're not watching this, Yoko. But Yoko has not seen Godfather 1 or 2, Godfathers, and Godfather 2 is not called Son of Godfather. All right, these are fantastic. And absolutely incredible. So, Felix, my friend, thank you. This is wild. Okay, we have 12 minutes left. After that, you're gonna all take a little break, then head over to Toymigos. So the thing I like about Twitch, and shout outs to everyone who's supporting on Twitch, but the thing I like about Twitch, it's like when I'm done, I can kind of send all of my viewers and raid another channel. So I can't do that on YouTube. If I want all you guys to go, and I think you guys should watch Toymigos anyway, but if I want you guys to go over after, it's like I just drop a link or just wait for you to go. But it's always easier to lead people there as opposed to having them do it themselves. Ernie, you start at 11:15. It's only 10:48. So yeah, stuff like that is cool, and like you can gift other viewers a subscription. So if you're not a member here on YouTube, or if you are a member and somebody else isn't, you can gift them a subscription for a month. That's how it works on Twitch. I'd like to see something like that here on YouTube too, but who knows? So I rewatched Scarface. I watched Aliens, and it was pretty cool. I mean, I'm gonna save it for the podcast. Pretty cool. I'm just playing it one way or the other. You don't know until the podcast comes out. But I watched it. So that'll be the discussion tomorrow. The new episode will be out on Monday on whatever platform you listen to podcasts. That's my Yoko voice. Apple, Spotify, Google, or the website toyingaround.ca. Is it there? Yeah, it's there. Can you screen share the start of their show? Yeah, but like, you know, I don't want to make it seem like metrics are everything, but just go to their channel. They get the views and the watch time. There's really no point in me showing somebody else's stream. They're putting in the work. They should be getting they should reap the benefits. Why are you shouting aliens at me, Courtney, in the chat? What is this, Moors versus Moops? It's Moops. It's Moors. Yes. So, recap. I mean, Enablers was last week. The Enablers Discord is my short keys working? Discord. Oh god, this camera. Discord, if you're not familiar, is an application you can use on your computer, on your phone. It's kind of like a chat room. And the Enablers Discord, we talk about a lot of different topics. It's all on the side of the screen. Whatever toys you're into collecting, different brands, different properties. And it's a cool place to meet new people, chat about toys. And, there's links when new stuff goes up, discussions, toy photography, posing sessions, things like that. So it's pretty cool to check out and keep the conversation going when the live streams are done. And it's always cool in there. So go check out the Enablers Discord below in the chat, the comments. I say app if it's for phone, and I say application if it's on the computer. Dario. Yeah, I'm gonna go take a lot of whiskey and medicine and check out stuff. But yes, new episode will drop Monday on all the platform places. Tuesday, of course, the Toy Migos and Yoko should be streaming on Tuesday. Wednesday is the Fallen Fett. Thursday, we're back here again. So everyone in the Enablers Discord and Boba Squadron is just doing crazy stuff, crazy creative and fantastic stuff. Paul, I'm not sure if he's streaming this Sunday. I don't think he is, but I don't want to speak for him. It is also a long weekend here in Canada, so I'm going to do some toy hunting. I have to throw out some boxes from in here, but also get ready for my nuptials. I like to say nuptials. And also preparing for the new segment here on YouTube. Again, I'm assuming if you're watching, you're a toy collector. So I'm really excited for the new show and where that's going to take me and for everyone to watch it. So, you're here. I appreciate you. Thank you. There's nothing left. For people who are concerned that I'm drinking an alien symbiote, Venom, this is grass jelly that you can get with your boba. Maybe we should do like an in-depth boba breakdown on the podcast. Is there a location where one can find the different dates and times for all of these streams / podcasts? It's the Streamers TV Guide. What's up, Obi-Wan? This channel is about toys? No, it's just one very immature adult. That's what it's about. Thank you, Hankin. Yoko says, when are we going to see this new show? In May. Gotta record it, gotta edit, and then I gotta figure out graphics and transitions, and it's like a proper show with credits at the end and people involved. There's 2 cameras, you know, that's all I'll tell people here right now. But I'm so excited for it. It's so cool. I keep talking about it? Yeah, I keep talking about it. But that's it. I want it to be a nice surprise. Just hit that magic edit button. Alright, I feel like I'm gonna die soon. I'm gonna do some frame shopping. I was thinking like getting a frame that has an 8.5 by 11 and then a little extra frame collage on the side and have a screenshot of the show. Yes, thank you for everyone who's been watching. Thank you to... God, this focus makes me angry. Thank you to all the channel members. Again, if you are Butter Ranger or higher, there's a discount code for toyingaround.ca if you want to grab merch, anything like that. Man, I wore my Plunderling shirt today, but I couldn't even see it. I have a few of those left. Maybe I'll put them up. But hey, thank you everyone for tuning in. You know, I want to thank Ricky, if you're still watching, for stopping by and taking time out of your very busy Kickstarter schedule to talk about everything going on. My goodness, the links to the Kickstarter are in the chat below, as well as the video description. Same with the Discord, same with everything else. Yes, Sonny. Everyone hit the like button so I can buy some medicine. No, I'm kidding. But thank you for liking, commenting, sharing. This might be the shortest unboxing Thursdays ever, but that's okay because I still opened a crap ton of stuff and I had a lot of fun. I hope you all did as well. And, you know, more people backed more stuff. So I think it was worth it. Before I die, thank you for tuning in. You know all my socials. I can't do this anymore. Have a good night. And keep toying around. Go check out Toy Amigos in a little bit. Peace. That's without the voice modulator.